buddies, it's your girl AyChristene, and today we are checking out Gamer Rage with Haminations. This is by TheAmaazing. Links down below to become a patron to get the uncut reactions to all the shows and anime we check out. Just like AyChristene, just like Sakeem Robinson, just like Brittany R. If you want to get your name sung out to the Become a Patron, ooh. I have to hit it. All right, let's get started.
Cards to win the game.
I play the gun.
Not again, Bryson. Now, as you can see,
Hilarious.
Bryson and I have had our fair share of gamer rage.
Okay.
To our friends, family, and each other. Nobody's safe.
Oh,
so I've got Bryson
goodness.
here to expose him. Maybe he'll expose me as well. We'll see.
I think that we should start off with the board game experience that me and you had. We were at a party at James's house. You pulled out a game we can call Secret Bad Guy. So I was the main bad guy. If you're the bad guys, you're trying to convince everyone that you're one of the good guys. If the main bad guy is elected as chancellor, you win. In this moment, I'm playing with Maz. I know how smart he is. Like, he's got like a billion degrees. He's super smart.
Hilarious.
And I'm having flashbacks
Wait, which
to when
degrees
we
is
used to
hilarious?
play Among Us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He would catch me every single time. I never got past him. We were playing on one of the new maps, and I was the imposter. And Ma was like, okay, so what was everyone doing? I was like, oh, I was doing like the task in the bottom right. Okay, what task was that? It was the, All right, guys, vote him out.
Hilarious.
I was like, okay, I just have to lie more confidently. And
Right,
so
right,
next
right.
time you're
Try
like,
to.
okay, Bryson, what were you doing? And I was like, I was doing the asteroid shooter. And you're like, really? Because I was looking at the door logs, and you never went through that door.
Wow.
All right, vote him
Wow.
out. I could never get anything past you. And so in this moment, if I was gonna win, I had to have you on my side. There was no way I could do it without you. So I was the president, and we revealed another bad guy policy, which gave the president a power to look at someone's card and confirm if they're a good guy or a bad guy. So I take Maz's, and I see that he's a good guy, and I tell everyone. I knew that if I told everyone that he was a bad guy and lied, he'd be able to turn everyone against me.
I got marinated.
Right.
I got marinated.
He marinated you.
I was like, he's a good guy, guys. And you're like, oh, all right. It finally gets to the point where if the main bad guy is elected as chancellor, then the bad guys win. But Laddie was the main bad guy. And it was on me, and Maz trusted me. And I was like, it's between like these three over here. And you're like, yeah, those are some pretty good candidates. I guess I'll give it to the fellow blonde. You know, I think that's fine.
That's the thing that got me. You
Wow.
marinated me layer by layer of different flavors. And then
Not
when
different
you said, I wanna
flavors.
pick Laddie because they're blonde, it was on brand, it was silly, it was goofy.
There
I
you
was
go.
Like, yeah, okay, he's a good guy.
There's no way that he could
And so
figure it
everyone
out.
asks, Laddie, are you the bad guy? And she's like, yes! And I stand up and I start cackling evilly. I was like, I got you!
Yeah.
So I was finally able to beat Maz in a secret role game.
not his
I still
tears.
put that on my
Not his
resumes
tears.
today when I apply for jobs.
Playing Maz like a fiddle.
I never get played like that. So yes, you better put it
Not
on your
him
resume.
drinking his Maz, his tears.
But hey, for payback, let's talk about the time I absolutely got you, dude.
You did prank me on this trip.
So it was
Oh,
during
wow.
VidCon 2023. I
Okay.
hadn't seen you for about 4 years. Literally one day before we were going
And
to meet up,
I saw
dropped
Maz
my phone and
at
it landed
23.
directly on the corner of my phone.
Oh, no.
Shattering the screen and causing
Oh,
one
no.
side to completely glitch out.
But I
Oh,
did
no.
not know that.
And so the very next day when I meet Bryson, we start chatting, we start yapping.
I was telling like a story and I like moved my hands around and I bumped your phone out of your hand. It falls on the ground. I grab it and see that it's cracked. I'm like,
Oh.
As soon as you went down to pick up my phone, I was like, oh, this is content.
Oh no!
The only
Not
thing
that
that played in your
evil
mind was prank
face.
him, John.
I immediately started playing into it. My chaotic, intrusive thoughts taking over.
Oh goodness!
Bryson, why did you do that?
Oh.
And then you were so nice about it. You were like,
Oh my gosh, I'll pay you back, please. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And then one of our friends who was there was like, no, it was cracked before. He's lying to you. I was like, what? And you're like, don't tell him that.
Hilarious!
You had me. If they hadn't stepped in, like, I would
Hilarious.
have paid you.
Yeah,
oh, no,
that
no, no,
is
I never would
funny.
have accepted that. Like that, I just wanted to kind of, get your blood pressure pumping, basically.
That's
That's like
hilarious.
my brother. Chaos incarnate, if you will.
Okay.
I know I may or may not have traumatized you, but let's just all chill out and play this new game that I found.
Okay.
Bryson, why is your clothes off?
Because
what?
I'm just special like that. My body is a temple.
Okay.
Sponsoring this video, and back to our extremely normal families when we play board games.
My family pulls the emotional manipulation card.
Extremely normal.
I'll be like, hey, I need 2 brick. Here's 2 wheat. And like my brother's like, come on, pick me. And my mom's like, remember, I brought you into this world. Let's just keep that in mind.
Wow. Wow.
What are you gonna do? Take you out of it?
Well, that's what they promised to
Gamer
do.
rage.
Like, I brought
Listen,
you
I'm
in,
not
I
gonna
could
sit
take
here
you
and
out.
pretend like I don't have any either. When I play social deduction games, I become a no good psychopath, dude. You've already talked about me with Among Us and Secret Bad Guy, but there's another game that absolutely turns me into a villain, and it's called Coup, where you have to lie about what cards you have to trick the other player. And there was this one person that I had never met before in my life, and everybody else gets eliminated from the round except me and this absolute stranger. So she goes, hey, I'm going to assassinate you. So the 3 options that I have is 1, I can block it using another power called Contessa. 2, I accept the assassination attempt and die. Or 3, gaslight. So I look at them
He
dead in their
chooses
eyes,
gaslight.
and verbatim, Bryson, I say, you are going to retract your assassination attempt because you are a little bitch.
Whoa!
I said that to her. Someone I have never met before in my life.
Oh my gosh.
And now I apologize to every single time I meet them in my life.
Yeah, you walk up, you're like, yo, what's up? You weren't gonna talk to me? You're too scared, huh? You coward? Yeah?
Oh
yeah.
my
Double,
gosh.
triple down.
Yes. You just gotta keep them on their toes.
You know what? I'll take that advice. I'll keep bullying them.
No.
It was for the bit. It was a joke.
Bryson,
Wait, no.
continue bullying.
No,
2025.
No. But like with board games now, I have fun even when I lose, honestly. Except
Let me guess. Except when people say that winning isn't fun or some BS like that.
well, yeah, it's just not a very nice way to play. I'm like, this is war. It's nothing about nice. I'm trying to.
You just look at your mum and you're like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't have brought me into this world.
Wow.
My sister-in-law would be like, I just feel like you're prioritizing winning over having fun. I'm like, you
goodness.
can do both.
Right, you
Bryson
can
and I
win
found this
and
is
have
the
fun.
exact same thing, but I still look at them dead in their eyes and I'm like, yeah, you know what? I have a ton of fun when I win.
We're both so
Hilarious.
misunderstood. That's all
Not
it is.
so misunderstood.
That was
Not
too
so
real.
That's in my
misunderstood.
core.
The demons took hold for a second. I'm back, guys.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay.
Wait,
okay.
Bryson, you're a fan of Lego, hey?
Yeah?
You want to become Lego?
Yes.
When I was living in college in the dormitories,
cool.
we had this game called Assassin.
I
Everybody
love
was given a
this.
plastic knife underneath their door with a name and a floor number. Whoever was written on your plastic knife was your target. So it would be like Bryson, floor.
That's actually kind of cool idea.
The IP address is 1, 2. It was a very simple game in which when you assassinate the person, you then got their knife, and then that was your next target.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
If they had a lot of knives and you kill them, you take all their knives.
Nice.
You're
Wow,
only
okay.
protected if you were using the bathroom, dropped onto the floor and started crawling, or if you were at least in a group of 3 people.
Actually, they weren't
okay.
safe in the bathroom. I hid behind the shower curtains. They came in and you're dead. Give me your knife.
I
Hilarious.
don't understand how close you are to it.
Are you from? I was joking.
Oh, really? Really?
I was basically doxing them. I would go on Facebook, figure out where they are, who they are, what they look like. Me and my other floor mates, I would be like, okay, my target is Bryson.
Oh, no.
And then they would like track the person down. At this time, they go out for this course, they do this at this time, and we would go and kill them.
No way.
That is
I would hide in
wild.
bushes, in a cupboard, I hid in a fire
In a
escape.
cupboard?
I was dedicated.
Oh my gosh. What are you doing?
How did you have time to do this while trying to be a doctor?
What is that guy doing in a tree right now, man?
Look at
When
him.
they saw me jump down from the trees and assassinate someone, they didn't ask any more questions.
Oh, jeez.
We were in a cafeteria once. Early on, when everyone was trying to socialize, I spotted my target at the end of one of the tables.
Enemy spotted.
And so I sat down, and they immediately are guards up. They're like, "You're gonna kill me, aren't you?" I was like, "No, I'm so new to this college. I just
Hilarious.
don't know anyone."
He's
Oh
such
my
a
gosh.
liar.
And they were
He's
like,
such a
"Oh,
liar.
Okay, that's cool then. And we hung out there, Bryson, for 45 minutes.
No
45
way.
minutes.
So we're playing, we're hanging, we're chatting, and then the person who was the third wheel, they walk away. And I look at the other person who I'm meant to kill, and I just say, I am so sorry. And
No.
I assassinate them. And the look of betrayal in their eyes, Bryson, oh
After
my God.
45 minutes.
Was it worth it?
Right.
What
Was it
even
worth
crazier
it?
is like, I took all their knives, and I never saw them again.
Dude, you ruined a friendship friendship for
wow.
And I will do it again. I'm so serious.
Wow.
That's actually tragic.
It is.
Serious business.
That
I was
is
on like an 11 kill streak.
Oh my goodness.
Godlike.
And
How
then
did who
Bryson
actually got you?
tragically, I got caught slacking.
There
I was
you
so
go.
good at protecting everything, and then I got killed by someone else, and all my knives got taken away.
And that,
There you
kids,
go.
is called
That's
karma.
Yes,
That was the
yes.
end of my
Much
assassin's
deserved
journey.
karma.
That was insane. I can't believe that.
Okay, let's be honest here. You would have.
I
taken
love
it
the
seriously
Lego
as well.
side of
I
this.
don't
This
know,
is really
like,
cool.
I could never lull someone into a false sense of security
Right,
only to
right.
murder them, you monster.
Right. That's crazy. That
I
is
will not be
crazy.
hearing anyone out.
No, please, hear me out. Like-
No, yeah, hear me out.
Welcome to Comedy Lessons with Bryson. First,
Okay.
be loud and obnoxious.
Step 2, murder.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
only cartoon violence. It's not real, I promise.
No, it's real for me. If you don't subscribe
Wow.
right now, I'm gonna kill you.
Wow.
So thank you, Bryson,
Nice.
for joining me, along with the patrons who continue to support me and the wonderful fan art that y'all have made. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. I'm never playing a board game again with you because you're
Right.
gonna kill me in real life. I hear like scurrying in my walls. Are you
That's-
like in my walls right now?
He
Let's play some
is.
games, Bryson. Let's do it.
He
If you
is.
enjoyed Bryson's content,
Why is he
please head on over
beating
to
him
Haminations.
with the
Yay, do it,
brick?
guys, lest you anger Maz.
If you don't subscribe,
Why is this character just beating him up? That's hilarious. I think that this is fire that they did a video together. I also think that it's really like, you know, there are a lot of things. The Lego thing, really freaking cool. So freaking cool. I'm I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's really, really cool. Number 2, it's cool that the college had this like assassination thing. I wonder what counted as a kill. Like, did you have to like pretend stab people? Because that's also crazy. Like, what counted as a kill? You know? And was it that you only had to get your target? Like, you couldn't get other people? That's probably the situation. So you don't know who to trust. You don't know if this person's here to get you or if this person is like, you know, just a friend who wants to talk to you. I can't believe he marinated that person for 45 minutes. I am a person who gets marinated, okay? In Among Us, in so many games. Christine's so nice. She's so sweet. And I almost always get caught when I'm the imposter. I'm not a good imposter. It is so freaking stressful. That those who can do it, it's a different type of level, different type of scene. Okay, if you've seen the Among Us streams, then you know. But man, oh man. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. What you think of the video? Do you have any crazy, you know, gamer rage games or moments or what have you? Were you able to be a good imposter? Let me know down below. Links down below to become a patron to get the uncut reaction of all the shows and anime we check out. I love you guys as always. And until next time, buddies. Toodles.